Hi, I'm Scott and I play bass.
I'm Spinky, I'm the singer.
I'm Richie, I play guitar.
I'm Gabriel, I play guitar.
And Diogo, I play drums.
And we are
The Mariana Hollow!
Welcome to Metal to the Masses.
Ricky here, Metal to the Masses 2016. I'm here with the Mariana Hollow. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Great,
I'm pleased to be here in Ricky's dirty dungeon.
Yeah, so we're in the depths of Nambucca. There's camo on the ceiling with a secret location.
We never knew this is
You won't get this on the film. The carpet on the floor is a little bit sticky.
It's well out of
Don't
shot.
want to dwell on it, but I think it's important for you to know.
We worked well on that at all. We will start with how did you guys form and where did it all start?
A long time ago now. 7 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
I formed the band with our original guitarist, Danny.
He's dead.
He's not.
He's actually.
He lives in America, so he may as well. We don't see him anymore, so to all intents and purposes, he's dead.
And then I was joined by regional drummer Adam, and then Scott, and then eventually after audition, something about like 50 singers, we found Spinky, who was so ridiculously good that we couldn't possibly let it go. And so then the band was born, and we did a couple of albums with the original lineup, and Danny subsequently left. Gabriel joined us, we've done an EP since then, and we've got a whole album written. We've just changed drummer, so welcome Diogo to the band. And so this year, apart from this amazing contest, we're looking to record our third album.
So how would you describe your sound to people who haven't heard you before?
With difficulty. I don't know, I say different things each time. I suppose we generally slot ourselves under sort of alternative metal, but we like to stress that we're not like a lot of female-fronted bands that maybe people are familiar with, like the Nightwishes and that. So people often think we will be like that, but we're not. So, I don't know, we all like very different music, so it's hard to say we sound just like this.
Have people come up to you and say, oh, you really think we sound like this? And
Yeah,
surprised
really
you?
fucks me
Or
off every time.
No, I don't think we do that. Someone might say, oh, you know, the vocalist has a little bit of this to her, or, you know, that guitar,
People
like
always-
that, but generally not so much.
People make comparisons about Spinky that don't piss me off. So a lot of people say like reference kind of Kate Bush.
Which is cool.
I think there is like that theatrical element there without it being all kind of because that's bonkers.
But yeah, there's still a metal core to us in a way, like with the.
It's like if Kate Bush had grown up listening to Pantera, sort of what
Yeah.
I think Spinky was.
Yeah, there we go. That's quite nice.
I think what's nice about the band is what feels like to me is, and that's not to kind of be disparaging about anyone, but I think certain types of bands might be like, oh, they're a metalcore band, and you already know the kind of genres and comparable bands to that style. Whereas I think with us, people tend not to kind of reflect that back at us. I think the people that get us really like us specifically for what we do, rather than being part of a kind of wider scene.
Yeah.
So we're kind of out there on the limb slightly, I think, but
What material do you have at the moment, and what are you working on?
So we got 2 albums and an EP that are available from your favourite digital retailer. And we've got the next album written, and we're just settling in Diodo and learning to play the stuff that we wrote like 6 months ago. And just going through them like song by song and focusing on details and that kind of stuff, and we should be recording the next record later this year, hopefully. We're playing, I think it's all new stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some of the massive stuff. We're playing all new tunes, so
Testing all.
How do tracks come about with you guys? Is there a process? Or is it?
have you heard of a man called Pete Water?
That side.
Yeah.
These
We
guys.
call Pete and we say, Pete, we're fucking bored of these tunes, write us some new ones. And
The magic.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does, but he sends us demos, all guitar parts tabbed out, and then we all learn them individually, because we don't actually like each other, so we can't really spend any time together learning stuff. And we turn up to competitions like this.
There you go.
Alternatively, Gabriel and Richie,
They go see people.
these guys live together, so they get a lot of chance to jam ideas at home, which is cool. And usually the ideas come from these guys, and then we just, we listen to it in the fan room and we
They
see
bring
what
them
we
into the
like,
room.
and we just play around with
We
it.
jam through them a few times, and then I sit and think, what would people
Yeah.
do? And that's how I write the bass lines.
It's good. There's a theme.
And then I suppose drums will go along with that, and then vocals kind of come near the end. But once the song is kind of formed, or there might be like a particular riff I'll write a vocal line for that kickstarts things, and then
What are your individual influences? Do they lead into the music or stage, or how does that work for you guys?
I guess we can go individually about it.
Yeah.
What are your influences as a drummer?
I don't know, maybe textures, soul work, sick, mainly that, yeah.
Do you find that style? Do you try and play that style, or is it just something you?
No, the thing is, those are my favorite bands, so of course I like to drum.
Yeah, sure.
And then somehow, I don't know how, I just tried to bring it to the band, but I'm not trying to play like this because this is like soul work or this is like anything else. No, I just play what I play. The influence comes naturally, I think. So.
I guess we share some of the same influences, but I guess mainly, and that kind of comes across in the music we do, is for me it's Alice in Chains, Faith No More as well. I do like a lot of old blues stuff and a bit of more contemporary blues, like Gary Moore, things like that. I really like that. And I obviously like the more technical, shreddy stuff like Dream Theater, things like that, and Nevermore. So it's one of my favorites.
I kind of like a weird combination of thrash metal and 90s grunge, mainly bands like The Haunted, probably my favourite bands of all time. But I really, really love Those Are the New and kind of British bands no one's ever heard of, like Curb Dog and Southern Flowers and Headswim, huge influences on me personally.
I love a lot of the bands that have been mentioned, but currently I really love Ghost. They're like a huge influence to me right now. I love Gojira. And I love a lot of female vocalists, but I tend to I don't specifically, listen and take from female vocalists. I like all male vocalists, like obviously Mike Brown. It's a big influence as well.
I think as a bass player, influences come from bands like Carnival, Ruben, Tesseract, a bit of Opeth maybe. And I mean, all that stuff bleeds through into TMH definitely, but outside of that, I like some fucking terrible music. So probably
I think we all do.
I'm like a connoisseur of shit pop, basically. So it's like a guilty pleasure. And early Bon Jovi as well. and stuff.
That's quite acceptable.
quite a plethora of.
Yeah, there is. There definitely is. There is.
Whichever the expression you could use.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to dig pretty deep to hear the early Bon Jovi roots in our stuff. I'm sure it does bleed through in some way.
So have to listen, check it out. For, those.
I think it's mainly got Guy and Richie. I think that's probably about where it sits.
So we're here with Metal to the Masses, London, 2016. I've seen you guys before. How did you hear about the competition and get involved with it this year?
I guess they kind of, because we've played it 2 years previously, or I think we missed out 1 year, but we've done it twice before, so we know of the competition, and I think that the guys know us a bit, so they invited us to submit an application, which we were happy to do and keen to be part of it this year, so especially with a new drummer on board, so we thought it's time to get back into it. This could be a good way to do that, and to be honest, we were really surprised and shocked when we got through the first round, so we kind of went into it let's just see how it goes, but it really went well for us, and it was really cool, and it's been a really pleasure to be part of it.
Plus I have Mick on Facebook as well, so
that helps.
You always kind of know when it's a massive sign. Is he fucking talking about that?
It's the social media.
Yeah, no, we always know it's coming up.
I'd definitely say the quality of the bands is gets better every single
I agree.
year, and I think the way it's run actually gets better every single year.
Yeah.
But I think if you're a London-based band, or to be honest wherever you are in the country, it's such a great opportunity to do these shows that it's ridiculous not to at least enter the band.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's one of the only chances you get, I think, in London, to play to fresh ears.
Yeah.
Because people do tend to. I mean, obviously everybody wants the votes, right? So they bring their mates along, but. People do tend to stick around and check out the other bands a lot more than on most originals gigs.
Yeah, it was a really nice vibe between the bands actually this year.
We could say from the voting side of things, there is 2 slots. So if you were there to see a band, you get a fresh opinion on the second choice.
Yeah, and I think actually we've benefited from that in a way, because sometimes people don't know what to expect with us, but I think we've turned we've turned their thoughts kind of round, because they maybe like what they saw and they weren't expecting us. So that's been really good. I think we've benefited from it.
Yeah, and the other band that went through my round, actually, Callaghan, I thought were amazing. I sort of checked them out before we did the show and stuff, but actually I thought their gig was absolutely amazing.
They
got their
proggy sort of guys.
It's kind of like Royal Haven does black metal, does.
Really
awesome.
Post-hardcore
really
type
good.
stuff.
Yeah, you guys are the perfect band to ask. So how have you seen the competition evolve since when you first started?
Well, when we first started, it was the first time we did it was before Mick was running, and it was shit. It was an absolute swizz. It was, the tickets were 12 quid on the door. The bands made no money from it. There were targets to meet for tickets. It was an absolute fucking swizz. And I remember finishing. We got quite far that
we did
got to
final,
the regional final, and even then I still kind of came out of the last gig just thinking I'm not doing it. I just made somebody else a shitload of money.
But then actually we watched what happened. That was 2013. We watched what happened in 2014 when it all got turned around. There was a friend of mine called Sue did particularly well in that, and just watching it from the outside, I think all of us kind of thought we actually should have done that this year, because that they were filming all the shows, obviously being involved with that, and promoting all the bands, and it felt much more representative of the scene. It felt much more like it was behind the bands, rather than trying to just generate money.
So it's definitely changed.
And I think it was a shame we didn't go further last year, but we tried our best, and I think we just thought we still want to keep trying. So and this year's been a completely different experience in all ways.
From the one show that we won.
Excellent experience.
How was your, you kind of touched on it. How was your experience here at Nambucca with your first heat? Were you kind of with the other bands? Were you glad to go through?
In the dressing room with
The quality of the band was so good that I think we were surprised that we went through. Not because of any talent of any band, but just because any one of those bands could have gone through.
Totally.
They were all really, really good. And what was particularly nice about it is they were all very, very different. It wasn't like there's like 5 death metal bands
And then
us,
us,
which
we
I've
shout
experienced before. It was really quite a diverse night, and the bands were all just really cool people. And it was, I think it was our first gig with Diogo, and we kind of went with the attitude of this would be a good first show for us. Let's see how we do. We'll obviously do the best we can.
Yeah.
Hope that we go through, but if we don't, then no harm done. And fairness to the bands that go through. So it was a real. It was a genuine moment of delight. When
absolutely.
I was very, very happy. Very proud.
It's nice as well when the quality's high of like all the bands, because it kind of gives you something to. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's sort of like if the quality's good, then the bar's high.
Yeah,
so it gives you something to actually gives you a reason.
Yeah, you
to
aim
be,
higher, so you try. You kind of play the best.
Yeah, and then if you end up going through like you did as well, it's like it feels like a job well done.
Yeah.
So with obviously this year there is there's like your Empire Guitars, there's your High Polypod, all those kind of sponsors, and obviously with the obvious I'm losing my words as well. The obvious goal of reaching Bloodstock.
Yeah.
How did these incentives work for you guys as a band? How do you feel about these sorts of things that added in part of the competition?
Yeah.
What, do you mean the guitar competition?
Like kind of as well as perhaps 2 separate questions. Like how do you feel about the added extras, like having interviews with myself, with the radio, the videos are provided, the incentive for the artworks and the guitars? How is that? Is that an incentive for you to be part of the competition?
Yeah, because it's just another cool way to hopefully get the band's name about and in a positive way. So
I mean, I don't know if it's something I would do just for the extras, but I definitely appreciate that they're there.
Yeah.
It kind of sets you apart a little bit from just being like another battle of the bands.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it may come as a surprise to you, I'm a bit of a miserable bastard. And I don't generally kind of have good thoughts about Battle of the Bands type setups, but all the extras with this sort of thing helps and makes it feel a little bit more.
However, we can't lie, if we got to play Bloodstock, it would be fucking cool.
Absolutely.
That was my.
So that's like, obviously that's the ultimate thing.
But if
like,
we don't get to play Bloodstock, can I have a new bass, please?
It feels like no matter what stage you are in the competition, whether you went out in the first heat or whether you get to the end or not, it feels like the guys that are running it are actually trying to promote the scene as a whole, and the bands that are actually taking part, which is really, really nice. And I think we're all everybody wants a spot at Bloodstock, everyone wants to get their band a bit further, and to have to be part of a competition who's actually happy to promote your band. Even if we go no further in this contest, to have a video interview and this kind of stuff up behind is great for us, because we can share that for our own needs as well. So actually,
that's a really big thing. Actually, is the feeling that you are being promoted and that people are helping you to push it. Because on a lot of shows, competitions especially, it's like, okay, we're giving you a spot. Now you do all the legwork and you promote it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is different to that. So
we definitely appreciate all of the work that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah. So you guys are through to the quarterfinals. How is your preparation going for that? And
it's right. We just finished rehearsing literally before we came in. We've got a couple more to go, so we're throwing in another new tune that we're going to end with next time, just because it's fucking heavy.
We look forward to that.
Yeah, we've just been just practicing and trying to just keep our focus on that and iron out any little areas.
New tracks.
Yeah, hopefully
and of course Diogo is learning loads of new stuff, so honestly it's been like a complete whirlwind for him, but it's been amazing.
I suppose this is kind of a general question. If there is someone out there who hasn't seen you guys before or heard you, what would you say to them to come down and check you out in the quarterfinals?
I would say if you like hair and sweat, then me and Richie are the boys.
I do genuinely think, and I think everyone probably says this, but I think it is something a bit different. I don't think it's. We don't set out to sound like a particular band, but what we do set out to do is be very passionate about what we do, and it's emotional music and it's music that we all believe in. There's no cynicism here. us being ourselves.
Yeah.
I
And also,
do think the people that get us really do get it.
and I still think a lot of people like don't necessarily think they're going to enjoy a female-fronted kind of alternative or metal band because of what they've seen before. But I like to think we can change people's minds and they'll enjoy us and they might not expect to. So that's what I would like to draw people in, because I think we'll change your mind.
Definitely. On that note, I'd like to say good luck, and I'll shake your hands over here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, Ricky.
See you guys.
Thank you so much.
And Scott, that check. Nice one. And we're out.
And this is our track, The Unburned.